something about espresso. It's just a delicate little like chunk, 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 chunk. You know, there's a good physicality to it with my drink.
I think there's 13 or 14 coffee shops downtown. We hope that we meet the criteria for making our space kind of feel like the third space. I'll say that a lot. It's not work, it's not home, but it's that other space that feels pretty familiar and comfortable. Hopefully work and home feel comfortable. But if they don't, maybe our coffee shop is that space that does.
There's this local market that makes coffee it has to be good. Because you can go to an espresso shack and look across the street and see a Starbucks, and right next to that you can see the Dutch Brothers, and right across the street you can see another one. I can think of where you can see 4 places you can buy coffee, all for right within the same area. You've got to have the best coffee.
Because a lot of us are from the Northwest, we need coffee to live. It's like how some towns have a very sports heavy focus, and that's how you get involved in the wider community very easily. I feel like coffee and tattoos are like the other way to do that.
Just going in there and kind of learning about an industry where that is really so worldwide, and you meet so many different people that are a part of it on a global level, and then you bring it in on a local level and make something unique for the community. It just felt cool to be a part of.
I don't think it's competitive. I think each one of the coffee shops, they kind of own a block. Olympia is so walkable, so everybody likes to walk and around. So I think it's competitive, but all of the coffee shop owners, they mostly like each other. They're super cool. Actually, they welcome having more shops here.
The Northwest, you know, sort of seems coffee-centric. I remember calling to Kansas City one time. I had a friend that was going there, and so I said I wanted to buy him a gift certificate so they could go to an espresso shack. And they called the newspaper, and they said, what are espresso shacks? I said, where can you go buy espresso? Oh, if you go to like a fancy restaurant, you can get that with, you know, for dessert. I'm like, no, I just mean so coffee is big here in the Northwest. I guess bigger than other places.
I took a friend on a cafe crawl through downtown Olympia just earlier this week. He was in town. He also works in the coffee industry, and he was absolutely amazed. Like every block you go downtown, and there are people very passionate on every block in their business, trying to serve the best coffee that they can. And that's kind of like, from a competition standpoint, it's frustrating, sure. Like it feels like there's too many coffee shops for such a small city. But at the same time, it's also like, it's kind of like Olympia's identity a little bit.